guys bought too. All right, here we go. 2019 Unparalleled Football 8-box case break number 2. You got the hit list. Don Russ, I'll be back. So the new stuff, the 2019 will be your hit list pack on the way, and then you guys got rewards points, all the other things too. So if you have an Android, unfortunately, Android's down right now. You're still accumulating points. It's no big deal. Gonna try and find a workaround, and like I said, I might have to legitimately fly out to Phoenix to find the old developers, not like physically knock on their door like a creeper, and ask them for this key code that the Google App Store uses. I legit might have to do that. So I appreciate your patience on that, especially if you have to fly out to Phoenix. All right, so. But if you have an Android or iPhone, then you're all set. But like I said, the rewards, there's plenty of them. All right. Appreciate you all being here. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. We'll have breaks tonight, tomorrow. Dude, we need to do something weird for football tomorrow. What do you guys think? We're almost at like season time. Like, it's getting eerily close to the NFL season. So, like I said, I'll go through these, and then I'll go through the back of the stack. And then if you want to stay up super late with me tonight, I just don't want to waste everybody's time all at the same moment. But I'll look for the Galactics later tonight. If you are dead set on finding that Galactic, we will do that later tonight. So, and instead of it being a 7-hour break, I'll do the 7 hours later tonight. Here's a nice Zeke patch, 36 out of 75. Mike goes, I will come with you. 47 out of 75, a nice Dwayne Haskins. So going over to Washington there, Broncos 76, and they got a Paris Campbell. So over to the Colts, the rookie signature, Paris Campbell, Indy, and that'll be Iceman, 38, 775, 77. And you got A.J. Brown. So the rookie patch autos look actually pretty good. They're nice, thick, 130 point. When you hit the nice patch like we just did, we hit a nice Kyler out of the last break. They look pretty good. Case Keenum at a 200. That A.J. Brown going over to, what was that, Tennessee? So Pate Dog, there you go, bud. Here's Denenko. Autry, 150. Man, some of these guys late on the roster. Yikes. Way under the radar. Here's Dawson Knox. At a 150. And Peter Kalambaya. Probably saying it wrong. But whatever. If you want to go to the other, it's Mike. Trust me. Good news, just got an update on my package. It's 2 hours away. There was a huge delay in any updates. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Here's David Montgomery. Out of 200. That dude's selling well, too. Mike, you're backing out on me or what? You don't want to go? Here's Romeo, 14 out of 75. All right, we'll pound through the backs of these here. Check those out. We got Ultimate 8 basketball, which will be a lot easier on the eyes. I promise. Somebody's going to hit an... There's so many... When I built it, I was giggling. I'm not joking. So I was wondering why... maybe we're just out of basketball season. Maybe I'll pump the brakes on making Ultimate 8 basketball, and we'll just... stick to football or football and baseball right now, which make it easier on me. But nonetheless, B-ball's all loaded up. So, all right. Because I would be in the mountains looking for precious stones. All right, here's Cortland Sutton at a 200, going over to the Broncos. Yeah, bring Mikey and Nike. How about that? Can I get you guys going with me at a 150? Now, I think what I'm going to do is just be like, hey, send an email. I'll be like, I know your email still works. So here's Kenyon Drake at a 129. Larry Fitz out of 200. Look at River City. I love it. No, they're still there. Like, I talked to him last month, but that was before we needed this code for the for there. So no, they're still there. Here's Corey Davis out of 150. And you got a Antoine Wesley. And that's over to the Ravens. Not numbered. Ooh, how about this little nugget? How about the Pioneer penmanship, Jerry Rice? Come on, say, hey, J9, A9, Y9. What's up with it, dude? You all right? 18 out of 25. Jerry Rice, and this is a Anthony Johnson out of 75. Dude, that Jerry Rice is no joke. I like that. So we're in an 8-box number 2. I like it. There's some vet stuff up in there. Okay. Pretty solid, my man. I like that. So Jerry Rice out of 25. There you go, dude. All right. Then you got a Nick Bosa to go along with that. He goes, let's go. Out of 200. There you go, brother. I'm happy for you. See, he came back. That's why you can't just get into one break, one spot, and be like, man, worst luck ever. No, you gotta keep trying. All right. Let me look for anything else that may have been serial numbered here for us. Like I said, because everything on there looks like it is a 1 of 1, but it's not. Okay. All right. Next up. Copper fit. Yep. Him and Favre all day. A little Niners loving up in there. All right, here's Damian Williams at a 150. So did you guys get your fantasy football drafts knocked out or what? AD, are we doing that this year? Are we doing a fantasy football league, AD? I know we've done it in the past. Here's a Tremon Smith out of 200 back over to Kansas City. And a little shake and bake. Anything Baker sells for $1 billion right now. Dak Prescott at a 150. Dak getting a little greedy with his contract. Trying to at least. Look at this. More Pioneer penmanship. Fran Tarkenton. Over to Minnesota. So Tony. There you go, buddy. That's out of 50. And Deontay Johnson. Over to the Steelers. And a Will Greer. See? 129. The majority of this stuff, if you look at it really close and then move it further away from your face, you can see a shipwreck. That's what basically is. Out of 200, some of the younger kids won't get that reference. 80 goes, I cannot commish another league. Here's Dakota Allen out of 75. AD. Oh boy. All right, so no fantasy league this year, I guess. Wait, didn't we do maybe not a fantasy league, but didn't we do like dailies? Like on whatever you call it, like Yahoo or DraftKings or I forget which one. Well, we did like daily, or weekly leagues or whatever it was. Sure, we can all do that again. It's not too stressful for you, is it, AD? If we do the daily or the weekly stuff? River City, I'm truly jealous that you're having it at Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, one of my favorite spots. They used to have one out in Arizona when we lived out there. Frequent lunch spot, yes. All right, here's Clayton Thorson back over to Philly. So AWOL, 75. Clayton Thorson. Then a Gary Jennings Jr. over to Seattle. So R. Lamb, 43.77. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to do some weekly stuff. J.J. Watt, 20 out of 25. And Melvin Gordon out of 200. Big old patch. That's going to be Lamar Jackson. They're calling for Lamar to have a good year this year, too. Out of 150. Alexander Madison, 28 out of 75. No, man. Tattoos. Here's Chad Beebe out of 200. The tattoo thing, I feel like it's a little extreme. I was at, the league that I'm in with like my brother and a couple other people. We've had some pretty weird punishments too. Somebody like suggested, they were like, "Hey, you got to shave your eyebrow," and I'm like, "Man, what? Like, why? Who thinks of that stuff? You're all a bunch of sick little puppies." That's what it is. Quadri Allison over to the Falcons. So Quadri Allison out of 129. Usually it's like everybody has to like vote on the subject there. Here's Devin Bush, and that'll be out of 200. All right, so we're about halfway through. It's looking about 20 minutes per 8 or 25 minutes per 8 box. We'll get to the basketball. Is basketball all gone, AD? The last of Ultimate 8? Which I never thought I would say. I'd be like, is it gone yet? Okay. So, halfway through 8 box number 2, huh? Okay, there's that. Oh, gone. Okay, so B-ball's gone. Good. So then I can safely say that somebody's going to hit at least a $1,000 card tonight, which doesn't make any sense because the entire break itself, one round, doesn't cost $1,000. So how is that even possible? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Here's Chad Beebe out of a 200. So we'll probably take a little break on Ultimate 8 B-ball here for a while. 150 points. I'll random that little guy off now, so I do not forget. All right, so random.org. Okay, 1 through 32. All right, first number shows up, number 10. So Hank Aaron, 85. There you go, buddy. All right, my man. That one's all yours. 4 left in Unparalleled, number 4. Here's a McCole Hardman. So the patches, they get nice in this stuff, dude. 27 out of 75, McCole Hardman out of 150 then. So we're almost on number 3 of Unparalleled. Thomas Brady out of 129. And a Traymon Smith out of 150. Might be able to swing AC next year. Uh-oh. Here's McCole Hardman Jr. out of 129. So I think the football game is going to be... and Nike had, and AD missed out on it. I think they had the meat sweats after the taco party. Calvin Ridley out of 75. But, the annual football game, I believe, is just... It's going to be a real thing. So don't miss out on it this year. This would be a good year to come out to AC. Here's Ray Lewis. 3-color, 2-color. 70 out of 75. And Devin Bush. All right. Did I see Immaculate? No, it's National Treasures first off the line. Yeah, National Treasures first off the line. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked about that stuff. Releasing. Dude, NT's always a crowd favorite. it's always just packed to the gills, that stuff. Same with Immaculate. I mean, we're out of Immaculate now, so well, I don't know how many cases we went through. I don't know, it was like eight cases or something like that, but it was good, man. Yeah, Immaculate's really good. Okay. Beach football next year and play the Top Gun soundtrack. Absolutely we can. Nike had, what did it? Nike had Embassy Suites gave Nike the old 1-2 punch and made him sleep on a, what did you have to sleep on, a coffee table? Nike? Here's out of 200. That's Jonathan Abram. That dude on Hard Knocks is, I mean, he's kind of a dick, but at the same time, you're like, man, that'd be he's gonna be a good player too. Here's Chris Carson at a 150. And Kwan Williams out of 129 over to San Fran. So Jay, he's already got a nice Jerry Rice auto. So it's good to know that there's some vet stuff in here. Here's Kirk Cousins out of 150. Travis Kelce out of 200. Blake Jarwin out of 25. Going to the Cowboys. And then a Rashawn Gary. His auto did not get any better. Look at that. That's not even an auto. Scribble, scribble. Rashawn Gary. And you got Deontay Johnson. And that's over to Pittsburgh. Cool Breeze 2.0. It's out of 150. And a Gardner Minshew out of 150. And last, here's Marquez Valdez Scantling at 75. Okay. I'm going to have to look up a picture and see what the Galactics look like off the... Because, I mean, we're going to go through it later tonight. Don't you worry. So if you're worried about it, don't be. We're going to find it. It'd be kind of nice if I could just see it just a shade, though. They make this stuff... You'd think they just put like a black tint to the Galactic. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta make it super complicated? Okay, 2 boxes left in 8 box number 2. There's only one bet. All right. So last 2 boxes of 8 box number 2. Here's Dawson Knox out of 150 going over to Buffalo. Did you say Andre Dawson was there out of 129? Mitch Trubisky. And a Michael Bennett out of 200. Denico Autry out of 150. And TJ Hawkinson out of 75. And Josh Allen, not numbered, going over to Buffalo. Thrill of Victory, Juju Smith-Schuster at a 75. And a Myles Gaskin over to Miami. Odors. There you go, buddy. Fantasy downer this season. That's a good question. Here's Darrell Henderson, and that's over to those Rams. And then Irv Smith Jr. out of 200. All right. No, but there's some Haskins short print stuff that'll be going out like this flight. So this Haskins flight will be going out. Like, I mean, you gotta remember, there's still a lot of stuff going out, and you guys still have, there's hitless, hobby packs. So don't count yourself out. I get it. It's easy to get discouraged like right out of the rip, but like I said, you can't buy 8 boxes for 28. You can't buy a box for 100. So it's Yep, so you just got to give it a little time, man. All right. Okay. Last box in case number 2. Wait, you have the... wait. This says... Wait, did you get... no. No Haskins yet. Well, wait. Do you know which break you're in, though? Basic white? This break, Broncos 76, has Washington Redskins. This is Unparalleled 8-box case break number 2. So, yeah. Here's DeAndre Baker over to the Giants at a 200. Jameis Winston out of 129. And Mike Bagley out of 75. Over to the Chargers. Derrick Henry out of 200. Rookie Groove. See, Groove, Galactic, Flight, whatever. All right. Here's a Dougie Baldwin out of 200. And you got Nick Chubb. And that's over to those Brownies. So Nick Chubb there and a Drew Brees at a 150. I was trying to think back to what River City said about the biggest bust this year. And they were saying, like, a different bust. They were saying that Brady and Brees were going to be bust this year. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. Every year, maybe they just need something to talk about. Stir up some conversations there. All right, last will be Alexander Madison, and that's over to Minnesota. So Tony, 21, 25, Alexander Madison. Marcus Mariota, 75 after that. So like I said, later tonight, at the very end of the night, if you would like to stick around and see when I find the... Or you can just wait till I post it up on Twitter. Either one. Whatever you want to do. Looking for the Galactic. Which I just... Okay. I was just looking for serial number stuff at that point. Okay. So that was number 2. All right, let me get this one saved up. We'll jump over to 3, and then is 4 gone? Maybe? Oh, okay.